15 days, this is all they have been thinking about, getting to Dakar. The survivors of the Africa Eco Race have finally realized their dream, to start the ultimate stage, the most prestigious, along the Atlantic Ocean, to cross the line on the shores of the mythical Lac Rose, a beautiful close to a magical 2 weeks of racing, pain, suffering and fun. On the programme this Sunday, the last 22 kilometres of selective sector between Entraide and Lac Rose. They'll have to earn that final finish line in Dakar. At the start in Monaco 15 days ago, there were nearly 60. This Sunday, most have stayed the course and are at the start line on the shores of Lac Rose, all behind Stefan Cvitko. The Slovak won 5 stages. In Mauritania, he took advantage of Giurini's error, seizing the chance to take the lead of the race and never let go.
Rally Dakar is very, very dangerous. Here is very stage. Mauritania is a beautiful country. A lot of sand dunes and sand peas. Very beautiful for me.
Overall, Cvitko wins the 14th edition of the Africa Eco Race, coming in 1 hour 38 ahead of Giurini. Javier Flick, the first rider of the Motul Extreme Riders, is third ahead of Olvasta, Taras and Wallace. The Motul Extreme Riders have crowned a new champion. 27-year-old Frenchman Javier Flick, leader of the category since the first special, is amazed to win here at Lac Rose. It was funny this morning when they started the race. There was a certain adrenaline. It's heartwarming. That's it, we're at the finish. The race is over and we're in a historic site of rally raid, so it's a pleasure. And there, at the finish, it's really something else. As part of the Energy of Hope program set up by AMAD, l'Association Mondiale des Amis de l'Enfance, the Africa Eco Race wanted to make its contribution to the project. The organisers have connected all stakeholders so that this project can be realised. A project carried out with great enthusiasm by Team Adventure 79 in particular, donor of solar panels.
With a local partner who donated 69 solar panels, we decided to offer them to Africa Eco Race via AMAD, so that they could benefit from them. Because for them, they were panels that could no longer be used. Donc, on s'est rapproché.
So we got closer to the Africa Eco Race and we offered the solar panels, which is a very nice gesture, I think. For us too, besides the race, it was a priority. There's ecology, there is humanitarian aid, and we make it a point of honor to retain that. For us, it's very important, even for partners, it's a plus. These solar panels were transported to Mauritania by Tesoro Bus, a bus that will remain in Senegal, where it will now be transformed into a mobile classroom, travelling around the country. All these initiatives have seduced Anthony Schlesser, who has invested a lot to make these projects possible.
When I heard and discussed with the directors of the Association of Mauritania, Dakar and Tesoro Bus that they had to transport this bus there without our help on an independent operation, and having discussed with them the position of the Africa Eco Race on humanitarian aid and educational action, it seemed a natural next step to reach out to them and take them with us to Dakar. In fact, this bus is a travelling classroom. It really has an educational aspect for children who don't have access to education. And in exchange, they kindly offered to transport 70 solar panels that we received as a donation in 2020 from Team 79, which is running this year.
On a reçu en don en 2020 du Team 79 qui court cette année aussi. Et donc, du coup, ils nous ont filé
As a result, they gave us a helping hand logistically, which allowed us yesterday in Ouadnaga, Mauritania, to be able to donate 19 solar panels to the municipality for electrification of a well.
D'un forage électrique.
In addition to this donation, we were able to collect other donations from all our different competitors. They range from school books, medicines, clothes. We're really proud of this. And today, we will hand over just over 50 solar panels as part of the Yere project, the Energy of Hope program, which we started with the MAD Mondial in 2017.
Débuté avec la MAD Mondial en 2017.
This will be used to electrify, to start up new power plants for kiosks, colleges, health centres. So it's a whole population that borders Mauritania that is quite poor that will be able to benefit from all of this. Trucks, the aims and motivations were identical to the other categories. But Senegal is an El Dorado. One must get there at all costs, and Thomas Tomczyk arrived alone for a historic first.
It's the first time alone, but I am by a race more satisfied. This is freedom, racing freedom, and I like it. I love it because I can do what I want. And no stress, only on myself. I'm maximum satisfied.
They set themselves the same goal, get to Dakar. In their SSV, a highly manoeuvrable vehicle that is great fun in the sand dunes, Jean Dagahayek and Patrick Antonioli came top of the pack this year. Today, we forget everything. Seriously, it was difficult and trying. We couldn't wait for it to end, but now today we forget everything, we are happy. And we're going to enjoy, we're going to celebrate this victory. And then in the car, the most regular of all was Philippe Gosselin. He won 5 special stages, 2 in Morocco, 2 in Mauritania, and 1 in Senegal. He had no major mechanical problems, and he managed the sand well, climbing to the top of the podium as a result. Well, it's something I hadn't imagined. Winning a stage or 2 from time to time in a rally, it would have suited me. But to win a rally completely, there, I discover the interviews, all that, and frankly, it makes me happy. In the general, victory for the 204, ahead of the SSV of Jean Dagahayek. Maya is 3rd, Tomczyk and his Tatra are 5th. There were battles at every stage this year, all in the spirit of fair play, and always with the spirit of old-fashioned rally raids, as Thierry Sabine liked them. And before meeting for the 15th edition of the Africa Eco Race from 11th to 26th of March, we interviewed Jean-Louis Schlesser, tired from 2 weeks of racing, to take stock. Yes, tired because it was very, very hot. And I think if there's a tribute to pay today, apart from the problems we had during the race, it's to the bikers. Because the race was very, very hard for them. On the bikes, Slovakian Stefan Cviko particularly impressed the boss with his management of the event and the competition. He's a great champion. He fought with the other great champions behind him. He negotiated the penultimate stage better, where there was navigation. He created a big gap, and then it was over. But there are several drivers worthy of mention. And in particular, if anyone is worthy of a special mention, it's Javier Flick, winner of the Motul Extreme Rider category and third overall. Javier is an extraordinary person. He was in the Malmoto. Every day he was there. He was in the game. Sometimes I told him, calm down, you're going a bit hot. Also, once in the dunes, he flew over the dune, which scared me. The Africa race will now enter the history books, as someone has won a rally raid alone at the wheel of a truck, unaided, a feat that has impressed Jean-Louis Schlesser. Tomček has been proving himself since the beginning. He has an exceptional team, and at the lead, he's really an incredible person. Because alone, it's true that he's strong, but when you have to change the wheel, it happened to him once, a tire is huge, it's heavy. He's an incredible person. He is unique. The Monaco Dakar saw a competitor win on his home turf in Dakar in an SSV. The Senegalese Jean Daga Hayek returns home as a winner. It's wonderful. I think it's good. I hope that the next time it will be someone from Monaco who will maybe win the race in an SSV. Why not? He drove well, he is used to the desert, the heat, they navigated well. You should never discount the navigator in a performance like that. Finally, the two optimists of the MD team were the big favourite. Philippe Gosselin succeeds Patrick Martin. It's not a surprise. These cars, you just had to bring them to the end to win. We had not to break the car, because the problem we always have in this kind of competition, when it's too easy, we make mistakes. That's it for this edition of the race. We'll see you in 5 months' time for the 15th edition in March. And we will leave you now with some of the most beautiful images from this, the 14th edition of the Africa Eco Race.